Welcome to Ethiopia. It's a beautiful country, and the people who live here are beautiful inside and out. But many of them face a level of poverty that's hard to grasp until you actually see it. Young women who become pregnant outside of marriage are abandoned by their families, and if they reject abortion, they face a lifetime of struggles. We've come to Africa to hear their tragic stories of perseverance and love. Stay with us. Dinah Monahan comes from a strong pro-life background. Her parents created the 10-week Precious Feet pin, and her family runs Heritage House, a pro-life product outlet. But Dinah never imagined she'd take her ministry to Africa. While on a mission trip to Ethiopia with her husband Mike, Dinah became aware of the prevalence of abortion in the country. After meeting a young, desperate, and pregnant prostitute, Dinah and her husband felt called to start a ministry to help young women. So they founded Living Hope Maternity Home 4 years ago.
The home here is, you can see it's a safe haven. It's the only one of its kind. There's no, in fact, the concept isn't even known. In Ethiopia, they don't know what maternity homes are. And we have done something that is giving the most at risk, the most helpless, and that would be a woman who's pregnant, shelter and really giving her a hope for the future. They choose life and they come here and we offer them obviously security and just good food. I mean, they get better food here than probably 90% of the Ethiopians get. We give them programs. We have a nurse on staff who teaches them. She teaches them just basic things about caring for a baby. And then more than that, we set out a case plan from the minute they walk in, and they meet with our case manager, and we look at their strengths and their weaknesses and the challenges, and some of the challenges are huge. One of the things is to have a child out of wedlock stigmatizes you like it's like a brand, and you will not marry well, and the chance of a job when you have a child and there's no daycare and you can't afford it, you're living on $20 a month. That's what, if a girl's lucky, that's what she'll make, and that means she goes hungry and her child goes hungry. So for having this baby, for choosing life, she forfeits a lot of things.
When Dinah first considered starting the maternity home, she met an Ethiopian woman named Meseret Seyum. Dinah was impressed by Meseret's skill and heart for women with unexpected pregnancies and hired her as the executive director of Living Hope. Not only does Meseret oversee the day-to-day operations of the home, she also makes visits to the hospital to reach young women planning to have an abortion.
They are coming from different difficult background and different educational level. But they have one common thing, they all are in crisis pregnancy. At the beginning, we try to change their mind because they were, because of pregnancy, they were fed up. So we counsel them to come to a positive mind, to accept themselves.
You help them to choose life instead of abortion?
Yeah, because we try to counsel them. Abortion is bad for them, and to kill babies inside in the mother womb. After that, immediately when they believe, if they don't have any choice to stay, we accept them and we bring them here.
Why do you think you have a heart for poor women and their babies?
I'm sure God gives me this heart because I have been more than 10 years with poor mothers and their children. I can't divert with anything. I can't work other than to serve human being.
That's your passion God's given you.
Yes, yes.
Coming up, we'll meet some of the brave women who chose life for their babies. Mulu Tefera is the nurse at Living Hope Maternity Home in Ethiopia. As a previous hospital employee, she's familiar with the hospital staff and able to make visits to young women who are contemplating abortion. Along with Meseret, she counsels the pregnant girls on choosing life for their babies. Mulu also offers weekly classes at Living Hope to teach the girls how to properly care for themselves and their children. How have you seen Living Hope change the lives of women who have been here?
We teach the girls about everything, like how to prepare food, how to live with other people by giving them a training about social life. And after they came here, they accepted Jesus, or they accepted Jesus and knows about God. So they will change their life by having all this opportunity.
What kind of effect has Living Hope had on you personally?
Even if I don't have a time for my family and for my kids, but I'm very happy with serving these girls. Sometimes on weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I will come if there's any problem at home, and also at night if there's any problem. If, for example, if there's labor, I will come. I don't have a time for my family, but still I'm very, very happy with serving this ministry.
When 17-year-old Emabet Mulageta told her boyfriend she was pregnant, he quickly abandoned her. Afraid and unsure of what to do, Emabet turned to a friend who took her to the Marie Stokes abortion facility. There she met Meseret, and after talking with her, she decided to choose life for her baby. Emabet's only been at Living Hope for a few days, but her outlook on life is already much brighter.
First, when I know about that I am pregnant, I discussed with my friend. Then my friend told me that there is a hospital which can help me. Then I came with my friend and we went to Mary Stopes for abortion. But the Mary Stopes told me I am 6 months pregnant and they can't do this one. And they told me I have to go to hospital. One of the nurses called to Meseret. She told me that abortion is very dangerous for me. That's also sin, and also it will damage my body.
Can you tell me what life would be like if you didn't have this place to live?
Before I came here, I can't get enough food because I live with my aunt. She is a daily laborer. She can't get enough money to cover our clothes, hygienical support, and even food. So after I came here, I can eat properly, and I have everything, soap, everything, or what I need. So I can live differently.
So what are your plans for the baby? Do you plan after you give birth to stay here for a while?
First, when I came here, I have a plan to give a birth and then give my baby for adoption. But now I'm changing my idea because I believe that I can treat my baby.
Mm-hmm. Are you looking forward to being a mother?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. After our interview, I was able to share a wonderful online book with Emabet that shows exactly what her baby looks like at 6 months. She was speechless at seeing for the first time what her unborn child looked like. Next, I sat down with a very new mother, Mestawat Ayelu. Her son Daniel was born only a week before we talked. Previously to coming to Living Hope, Mestawat was working as a housemaid. The owner of the house raped her and she became pregnant. When the man found out, he threw her into the street and she turned to a nearby hospital for an abortion. There she met Mulu, who counseled her about the dangers and moral implications of abortion. When you met Mulu at the hospital, what did she say to you and what did you say to her?
First, when I met with Mulu, she asked me, you have not aborted this baby because this is sin. She told me about abortion complex, and about God, about Bible. I never had any information about that abortion is sin. I know that abortion is legal in our country and I can do that. But Mulu told me that's not good for you and we can help you. There's an organization, there's a ministry who helps that pregnant girls and you can live with us. There's a policy and procedure in our ministry. You would love it. She told me that.
After you came to the home here and had your baby, what did they teach you as far as taking care of Daniel?
After I came here, based on our program for the 7 days, just a week program, from that every day, Mulu has a class with us. We had a class, Mulu has a class with us. She teaches us how we treat our baby, even when we are pregnant. When I am pregnant, she teaches me how I care for myself, and after I deliver, we watch a film. There's a CD in home. We can teach from that CD how we carry our baby and how I feed, just breastfeeding, and also how I treat my baby by carrying him, protecting from cold, heat, whatever. These all things I teach from Mulu.
Is being a mother harder than you thought it would be?
I thought that I can't be a mother because I thought that it's very difficult to care for baby, but now because of God helping me and the other people living in this compound, they are helping me and I can be a good mother for Daniel.
In a moment, we'll hear from a young girl who resorted to prostitution after finding out she was pregnant. Zelalem Aber is the proud mother of a 7-month-old named Mehdi. Both are happily staying at Living Hope Maternity Home. But Zelalem's life before Living Hope was far from happy.
I had 2 sisters and I lived with my family. Unfortunately, my father is an abusive and he's an alcoholic. Every night he drank and he tried to abuse all the family, including me and my mom. Then I have a friend, I start to live with her. Then she introduced me one boy. He was my boyfriend. I got pregnant from him. When I told him that I am pregnant, he said, no, I don't want to any baby. I don't want to have a baby, so you have to abort. I went to a hospital for abortion, but the money the hospital asked me for abortion, that was too much. I can't cover that all the money. Then I went to be a prostitute. A prostitute for 2 months. After getting that money, again I tried to abort. When I went to hospital for abortion, the nurse told me about this ministry. Then she called to Mulu and I came with Mulu here.
What are some of the things you've learned since you've been here and had your baby?
After I came here, I learned how I prepare food and how I make my laundry, and also I can eat properly. The ministry provide me all what I need, and also I have a plan to go for a training for a beauty salon just after graduating from the home. This is also a great hope for me, and I am happy for all what this ministry provide for me.
Do you enjoy being a mother?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Little English too, yeah. What do you enjoy most about being a mother?
Before I came here, when I get pregnant, I was afraid because it's difficult in our society to have a child in my age. But after I came here, this ministry told me about the Bible. It makes me excited for having a baby because I can understand a baby is a gift from God.
While living at the maternity home, the girls have many duties. They're cared for by the house mother who teaches them to cook, clean, and do laundry. Along with taking classes, the girls spend their time making unique, beautiful beaded jewelry. Dinah came up with the idea for the necklaces to help supplement the girls' savings accounts. Dinah, you've come up with a fabulous idea for helping these young girls earn some money of their own for the necessities of life. Tell me what that is.
Well, it's making the jewelry. And it's not just stringing beads together, they actually make each bead. They take paper and they roll it and they make all the individual beads and then they string them into a necklace, and we have quite a few different designs. And then they send the necklaces over to me, and then I market them in the States.
And it's incredible because these are actually paper beads that don't look anything like paper.
I know you were really surprised when you saw one. You kept saying, "Are these really paper? I can't believe these are paper." No, they're beautiful. They're beautiful and they're durable and they're very colorful.
And as a result, people can buy something economically that's beautiful and support these girls, right?
Absolutely. We call it a double blessing. And the money goes to the girls. When someone buys these beads, they're putting money into the girls' savings account. That's what they're doing.
And how have you sold the beads at home?
Well, I came up with an idea called Party with a Purpose. All women are familiar with having home parties, and we all hate them and we all do them. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. It actually caught on. Women were like, "That's really cool. I really like that." And so they invite their friends in. Then I made a DVD, and the DVD tells the story with a lot of pictures and a lot of footage. And it's interesting because when women come in and see all the beads displayed and the bows, they also make flowers, hair flowers, and they see these things and they're interested and they say how pretty they are. Then they watch the video and then they go back and say, "I want one, two, I want this one. Oh, so-and-so would like this one." And it's really been successful.
When we return, you'll find out how you can get these beautiful necklaces for yourself and your friends. When Dinah and Meseret first started Living Hope Maternity Home, they weren't sure how successful it would be. But the change they've witnessed in the lives of these young girls has been profound. They've graduated one group of girls with babies and are housing their second. The support and encouragement Dinah's received from Americans has been tremendous. How have Americans responded to your work here?
Amazing. Amazing. It's something that they have just embraced. Just people who hear about it. The word is spreading through, of course, the social media, and they are supportive both financially, with prayers, and having the parties with a purpose. I mean, I ship stuff all over the United States, and they do these parties long distance, and so the response has been really good, really amazing.
What would you like Americans to know about Ethiopia?
We would like them to know nowadays Ethiopia, many different abortion industries come to Ethiopia, apply their vision here. Different clinics, even private or public clinics, they get abortion medicines and facilities. But let them come to Ethiopia and work with us. We are here and we are few, we are little. This is just like a drop, because this is new and unique and the first in the beginning ministry. So please come to Ethiopia, work with us throughout the country.
It's hard. It's hard to make it here. And when a young woman chooses life in this culture, she pays a high price. And she makes an incredibly brave decision that will impact the rest of her life. And so given just a little bit of help to step up, they can make it. They can do good things.
Every woman who faces an unexpected pregnancy deals with obstacles and hurdles. But for Ethiopian women, it seems like a lifelong marathon to overcome what society throws at them. Thanks to Living Hope and the loving hearts of a few Americans, they're helping them overcome unsurmountable obstacles. Thanks for watching. Be sure to join us next week for part 2 of this special program. We'll meet some young women who've graduated from Living Hope and are making a life for themselves and their children. And we'll hear from one of the abortion facility workers who secretly refers girls to Meseret. You don't want to miss it. This week I'd like to offer you one of these beautiful handcrafted beaded necklaces made by the Ethiopian girls of Living Hope Maternity Home. They'll serve as a reminder of the lives being changed in this African nation. Visit our website at facinglife.tv to enter for your chance to receive one free. While there, find out more about hosting your own party with a purpose, or purchase the jewelry to support these courageous girls. Also, learn how you can order a copy of this 2-part episode on DVD to share with others.